ladies and gentlemen, I have family over from Germany today and they are staying for a week and I'm having so much fun having them. I can't stop smiling and giggling because they're here and it's so good to have them. So here are some things I learned to level up my hosting, and I have a whole video on how to host an overnight stay with I think like over 20 tips in there of the little things that you can do to make it feel like a 5-star stay. So check that out afterward and it's linked below in case. And also these are just things that I did that I wanted to make sure that they felt taken care of. First things first is to make everything ready and easy. I mentioned in the other video, how to host an overnight stay, that you should show them how the tea and coffee and everything that is at their disposal that is easy to use, just in case they wake up earlier than everybody and you're not there to help them, or if they don't feel like they want to intrude and ask you how to do it anyway when they first come. So say, here's the coffee maker. Are you familiar with this type of coffee maker or this type of coffee machine? So what you can do is walk them through the process very simply, and you can write simple steps down just in case they forget. And I personally took it a step further by having the coffee already ready. So it was already ground and fresh, and I even added water so that all they have to do is press the button or turn on the stove depending on the type of coffee maker. Every time they used it, I cleaned it out and then I already have coffee ready for them, so that all they have to do is press a button. So it's really easy. And I've also been doing this with pancake batter, just in case. I always have pancake batter ready so I can just put it on the griddle and I don't have to worry about actually taking the time to measure everything, and I have the recipe already ready in my kitchen so that I see it right away and I don't have to fumble looking for it, and it makes everything easier. And to take it a step further, I always have a batch of pancakes ready so that they're pre-made, and then I also have some that I make fresh, so it's a little bit of mixture of both so that I stay on top, and just in case someone's hungry throughout the day, because her favorite meal is pancakes, so I always have them ready so that she can just grab them. And she even grabbed one because she's sightseeing right now in downtown Los Angeles, and she's like, I love these pancakes because I can just grab them and take them. And I said, I'm so glad you like them. So I have her favorite meal ready, and all the little fixins, all the like lemon curd, the cream, this and that, and all the little jams that is available to her, butter and all this, so that it's at her ready so she can grab it whenever she wants. Next is I also have found myself to being a little bit more generous with my time. So when you're hosting, you don't know necessarily the other person's schedule unless they told you ahead of time, and I know her schedule a bit and I'm warming up to it, so I am familiar with the idea that she's not fully here on holiday. She's working on her computer for a bit, so I have to be generous with the fact that she is ready to to do something, and I'm also ready when she is. So I already have my clothes ready, I have the kitchen ready, I have the car ready, I have like the traffic routes ready. I want to be as prepared as much as possible. I'm a very prepared person. For those of you who do not really understand me or who have not seen my channel, I'm always 10 steps ahead. It's really important to me that I'm there whenever she needs, because she's on holiday and I want her to make her stay as comfortable as possible. And she has flown on a 22-hour flight, so it's not exactly the easiest time that she had. So I want to make it easy and make her stay wonderful, because it's a great expense to come here with all that time and all that money and all the effort that she spent. And so I'm making sure that I take care of everything as much as I can and help her make that process of her holiday being smooth and comfortable. So the final thing is I have a ton of high maintenance toiletries. So I'm a person who thinks 10 steps ahead when I pack also, because I have traveled quite a bit and it's hard to travel with a ton of toiletries without getting charged an arm and a leg, and sometimes there's the risk of them losing your luggage, so then you don't even have what you spent an arm and a leg for when you need it. So I have a ton of toiletries. I have moleskins, so these are like corn pads, like in case you get blisters from sightseeing and walking around too much, so that I put them in her little kit. And then I have plant-based skincare, hair and beauty products, and then not plant-based, just in case she needs something that is a little bit more potent or stronger or appreciates a bit more of a kick. So and make sure that I have everything ready for her, including hair dryer, brush, hairbrush, hair ties, hair clips in case she needs to wash her face, makeup remover, tons of different little face cloths, a face mask, all these different things that she can use at her disposal, and to know that, hey, you can take all of these things home too, because I have plenty extra. So these are things that I don't necessarily do a face mask when I'm on holiday unless I'm getting a facial and it's a really special like spa holiday. I typically don't do that on vacation. I like to sightsee more, but I give her the option. So that's the whole point. And I'm not here to say like I want to spoil her. It's like, no, I want to be comfortable. Say if I travel anywhere and all of a sudden I need to use a pair of tweezers, I have them ready. And it's hard to come by such simple things abroad when, especially like I live here in Hollywood Hills, it's really hard to come abroad things when I don't always have a car ready, or I don't know what store I am supposed to go to. I don't know if it's going to be expensive or if I have to pay an extra thing for parking. It's just a mess. So I don't want her to think about it. I want it to be as easy as possible for her. So I have a lot of things. I should probably take a little notice of what I did and what people tend to use, because I remember looking in her bathroom. She has her own guest room, her own bathroom, also her own space. So, and we never invade that. I remember looking in there. There was no even hair shampoo, hair care. So I had to go back and reevaluate that bathroom and redid everything. And I made sure obviously everything was clean as possible. And also the cleaner comes while she's here so that we get a refresh and we get to feel clean. And the environment changes a little bit when it's cleaned. So that's something to keep in note. And I'm having the cleaner come while she's away so that it looks immaculate and it doesn't cut into her time and she doesn't feel like she's imposing. So that's my number one rule, is never do work in front of your guest, because then they feel like they're imposing on your life and you're doing 1,000 things. So you have to have a lot of things prepared, especially with food, and having your mise en place ready, having all your supplies and everything ready. So I hope this helps. Give this a like if you love to host and want other people to have good hosting care. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you later.